Hey everyone, we've got some awesome beers available for you this month. We're gonna start up with Jammy, one of our favorite collaborations with Side Project Brewing. This is made with local blackberries at a rate of over 5 pounds per gallon. We've got Ghost Note Raspberry. This is a blend with vanilla. This is a blend of Ghost Note, our Spelt Farmhouse ale, made with black and red raspberries and a massive amount of a really special vanilla. We've got our first apple blend. This is Apple Fruit Stand. This is made with Honeycrisp apples from Peruvian, Colorado. I'm super pumped to talk to you about this one. We've got Ghost Note, our Spelt Farmhouse ale. This is just the base beer, single barrel, something that we're pumped about, a great way to showcase what our farmhouse beers can do without any fruit or anything else in there. So one of my favorites is when we get to blend these non-fruited beers. And we've got Undertone with Elberta peaches from Palisade, and then we topped it off with Peruvian vanilla. So this is a special one for sure. First up, we've got Jammy, our collaboration with Side Project, with Triple Crown blackberries at a rate of over 5 pounds per gallon. As the name implies, this beer is rich, luscious from all the sugar alcohols that we get from those berries. Even with all that fruit, we still get different notes from the farmhouse base beer that we use because it's got some of Side Project's cultures in there as well. This is a fun one that we get to brew once a year. I always love when this one comes out. Full-bodied, tannin, like really pleasant tannin, almost sweet because of that body from those blackberries. Just one of my favorite beers that we get to do once a year. What a treat. Next up, we have Ghost Note Preserves with raspberries and vanilla. So this has both red and black raspberries with a massive amount of really special vanilla, just layered on top of all this luscious fruit. These red and black raspberries that we've been getting from the Pacific Northwest, we wanted to do something really special and just add some really cool vanilla onto it. Oh, it almost it's pouring out like syrup. It kind of poured out like syrup. It's crazy. It is almost syrupy in the sense of all that massive amount of raspberries with the vanilla on top of it makes it almost taste like just really nice and elegant vanilla flavors. That's a good one for sure. This is a treat. We've got a very limited amount of this. This is a fun one I've been waiting to share with the EF for a while. We've got Apple Fruit Stand with Honeycrisp apples. This is our first apple beer that we've ever done. We went to a farm last year in Peonia and we took some Honeycrisp apples, and we didn't pick the apples, but we hand processed them ourselves. So Russ and I, our guy over here behind the lens, we processed these all, we pressed them, and we took that juice home and we put it into a tank with some nice barrels of Saison. What I love about this beer is the apple characteristic. The ester ethyl acetate is one of my favorite flavors from anything from lagers to our farmhouse beers. When it's too much, it comes off as acetic or like nail polish remover, but when in low quantities, it just brings a amazing red apple character to a beer. Like I said, whether that's a light lager or a complex farmhouse ale. So this is a really fun one. It definitely does not drink like a cider. The apple characteristic is very low. It really integrates really well with the base beer. So even if you don't like ciders, just like when we were talking about the pear beers, this is a fun one because it definitely drinks more like a beer with apples in it as opposed to an apple cider or an apple beer. So check this one out. Pumped on this one. Next up, we've got Ghost Note. This is this is our Spelt Farmhouse Ale, the base beer that we've got here. So this is just a single barrel of Ghost Note that we found in our cellar that we just loved. We packaged it as is, one single barrel, nice and bright, amazing foam. The body that we get from the Spelt is so nice. And it's just got aromas that, the delicate aromas that can be lost when you add the fruit to it. And so these are just so much fun. We don't make them as much as we used to, but if for those of you that are on Team No Fruit, this is definitely one you're going to want to pick up. It's got everything. I mean, these are the styles of beer that I started this business to make. These just complex, rich, medium acid beers, super complex, finishes very clean, bottle conditioned. They'll last for such a long time. I'm pumped on these ones. This is a single barrel, like I said, so we have a very limited amount. Jump on this. Team No Fruit. Last but not least, we have Undertone with Elberta peaches and Peruvian vanilla. These peaches come to us from Palisade, Colorado. Elberta peaches are a late peach, so they come late in the season. It's one of my favorite peaches that we can get from Palisade. They're not grown very much, and so we don't get them all the time. But they've got some different citrus characteristics that I really like. We layered on top of that Peruvian vanilla, which is one of the most expensive vanillas that we can get. And we really wanted to showcase the sweet peach flavors that we get along with the Peruvian vanilla. And if you're a longtime follower, you've seen that when we add vanilla to beers, oftentimes the foam is lost. Look at this, lots of foam. You know I like that. Huge vanilla in the nose, massive vanilla. Almost sweet, tons of peach juiciness in the flavor and in the taste. My mouth is watering from wanting another sip. Great layered vanilla throughout the swallow, if you will, and just a really drinkable treat of a beer to get you excited for peach season. Couple more weeks from now, we're going to be having peaches, fresh Palisade peaches. This is a great one to get you there. Cheers, EF. Hope everybody's having a great summer. Appreciate everything. Can't wait to see a lot of you in a few weeks for our member party. So hope everybody's doing well. Cheers.